Alright, before you get at me for making fun of your favorite video game and not liking it maybe as much as you do, well, let me just say some things first. I do truly love Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think it is a great game, and the Super Smash Bros. Series means a lot to me, so I just kind of wanted to give my opinions and feedback on the game. You know, if the game has some issues, it needs to be said so they can be fixed. So I just kind of wanted to express myself, some of the issues I had, so they may get fixed in the future. Now with that being said, like I said, I do enjoy this game. Like, the game looks beautiful. A lot of people said Smash 4 was a good looking game. Personally, for me, I wasn't a huge fan of how Smash 4 looked. I thought it looked decent, but it was nowhere near like the best looking game on the Wii U. The Wii U had definitely better looking games. Like Mario Kart 8 was probably one of the best looking games on the Wii U, but Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, on the other hand, that game looks gorgeous, especially the lighting is so much better. They updated some of the older stages, gave them some brand new HD textures, and like I said, the lighting is really what makes it amazing, I think. Plus, the mixture of kind of like realism with some cel-shaded graphics is really cool. Art style, I think it's great. Beautiful. Also, I think the fact that they have every single character in the game is also crazy amazing that they were able to pull that off, especially with the whole copyright stuff. That cannot be an easy task to pull off. Also, another thing that is amazing about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the soundtrack. The soundtrack has to be the best out of the Smash Bros. Series. There's so many songs, and there's so many great songs. So, the soundtrack is amazing. And also, the gameplay is really great in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's a very fun game to play. I do enjoy it a lot myself. But my issues with this game, I think really the fact that they're calling this Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, when how can it be the ultimate Super Smash Bros. Game when it is missing content? Like, think about this, guys. It may have every single character, and that is definitely ultimate, but this game doesn't have trophies, which has been in every single previous Smash Bros. Game, except for maybe Smash 64, I'm not too sure, I've never actually played that game much. There's no home run contests, which have been in like every single Smash Bros. Game as well. No break the targets either, even though that wasn't really in Smash 4 either, sadly. Really, the home run contest is really crazy to me, and the trophies are really crazy. The break the targets is kind of like, that wasn't really in Smash 4, but that was replaced with something else in Smash 4, but they didn't even put that in Ultimate. There was like no replacement for break the targets at all. And home run contest, there's people still playing that game mode to this day, getting brand new world records on like melee home run contests and stuff. That is a mode that is played actually quite a lot, and although these three things, no trophies, no home run contest, no break the targets, that doesn't really mean much to me, as I'm someone who mostly plays the game for its online multiplayer or local multiplayer. I mostly play the game multiplayer, not really the solo one-player stuff, but I know there's a lot of people out there who really enjoy the single-player aspects of Smash Brothers, and having those things not in the game really gets rid of a lot of the single-player stuff. Also, I know some people were a little disappointed with the adventure mode, World of Light, and how there aren't really level-based stuff, kind of like Subspace Emissary, where you start at one part of the level and you have to get through the level, get to the end. I think it would have been really cool if they added those in World of Light. If I know that it's mostly World of Light is mostly like events matches from previous Smash Brothers games, and I'm completely fine with that because I did love events in previous Smash Brothers games. But it would have been cool if they added a little bit of levels where it gets to from point A to point B, get to the goal, you know, kind of like Subspace Emissary or Adventure Mode even. Some of the levels in Adventure Mode in Melee even had that. So overall, World of Light was a little disappointing on that end. I still think it's really fun. Also, there wasn't very many cutscenes, because this is a story mode, so a lot of people were hyped up for a cool story. There's not really that many cutscenes in World of Light, and that's really because they spent a lot of time making these cool cinematic trailers for the character reveals to get people hyped up for the game, which is completely, you know, that's a completely valid argument right there. And that's what they did with Smash 4 as well. But personally to me, my main issue with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the online. Now, the connection, it's not terrible. It's honestly about the same as it was on Smash 4. It's playable for sure. It could be better. But my main issue is the fact that you put in a recommended rule set and you don't have a 100% chance of matching with somebody else with your same rule set. Like, if I want a match that's one-on-one, no items on Omega stages, why am I getting put in a free-for-all, or why am I putting in one-on-one with items I'm fine if I'm looking for Omega one-on-one, no items, and I get on a battlefield stage with somebody, that's fine. But I don't want to be on like Palutena's Temple, I don't want items, I don't want a 4-player free-for-all. I want one-on-one, no items, Omega stages, that's what I want. It shouldn't put me with a match with a rule set that I don't want. Like, it's crazy to say this, but honestly, I think they should bring back For Glory from Smash 4, because then you can at least get in the rule set you want. You know what you're getting into, and you play the mode, and you always have the same rule set every single time. I think what would be really smart, they have elite matches in Ultimate, and I think that's really cool. But I think what would be cooler is if they had For Glory, a locked mode that you couldn't get into until you had a high enough GSP, just like elite matches. So then you could get For Glory unlocked, and you can go in there and you can play against the best of the best players, and you get in there and you know, you get what you want, you know what you're getting into, not throwing into some free-for-alls that you don't want, and I think that would be a really cool mode. Also, another issue with online is that I can't switch characters without completely backing out of the match. Like, if I want to stick with the same opponent that I'm playing against, but I want to switch characters, I can't do that. You have to completely leave and change your character, and then it'll put you against some other random person as well. But if I want to keep playing against the same person I'm playing against, I have to keep being the same exact character that I'm already playing. It does not give you the option to change characters, which is really annoying. So honestly, I hope these things are fixed and addressed, and maybe some updates. I don't really know, they're probably not going to add trophies or a home run contest or break the targets in an update, but honestly, the online stuff could probably be fixed. Honestly, they could probably bring a For Glory type mode, maybe give it a different name into Ultimate. I think that's easily possible for them to do. And I know in recent updates they actually made it so you do have more likely of a chance in getting in the recommended rule set that you want. So that is good, they're on the right track with that, but I think it could be better. Overall, I really do love Smash Bros. Ultimate, guys. I am a huge Smash Bros. Fan and a Zelda fan. Those are my 2 favorite game series of all time. This series really means a lot to me, so I just want them to be the best that they can be. So I wanted to give a little bit of input on, you know, what I think they could do better. And hopefully some of those issues get fixed in future updates, or maybe even in a future game or something like that. And I know I don't really do these review type videos, and this wasn't really a review. I just kind of wanted to express my opinion and get this off my chest. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be doing it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, feel free to check out my other videos. My name is Mr. Nice Guy, and I will talk to you later. Well, it's the end of the video, so it is time to thank the wonderful people who support me on Patreon. So shoutouts to Serial and Deannie. Also shoutouts to Anna and Unknown the Assassin for being a member of my channel.